It's usually me making...
I will not let them be forgotten. Cid.
Of course.
It is an honor to... My name is Her. I wish to be deployed.
No. I will not send good men and... Why would you want to go?
I need to... I was... Or rather... It was not a place of nurture. We were tortured. And few ever survived long enough.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. But they must be remembered. The Institute was run with military precision.
You were at the fact...
Cid.
Too dangerous for you. I'll go to Bad Bach and find...
You will?
I won't let you risk your...
I don't know.
You can start by telling me where I'll find it.
Vida Grace. Hidden...
All right.
May the mothers...
Do you suppose it's magic keeping the thing afloat?
So, there's a new mother.
One moment you think you've freed the realm from her fate. The next, a darker one.
Has Mitadol mentioned? There's something about it.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Ah, yes.
You spoke of making amends with...
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course. At that time, I was counted among the foremost to supervise, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in... Well, alas, our time together was cut short. I had not expected to meet with him again.
Have you spoken with him?
No, His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but and I did nothing to ease that burden. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only, when what he truly needed, the blame for Dion's transgressions.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any...
Then I beg that you bring me... Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is often...
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from, well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait. Whether they still survive there, I know not.
It's all right.
Thank you, Clive.
Rest in peace.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Thanks, Gal. This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here. Conditioning. Disposed of. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry. This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out. A forked white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry. So many names. This place was... But where is the architect of all this misery? It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed. I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman. Good girl.
Faster!
All right. Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. You deserve a rest. Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose. Oarsman.
You did?
I think I did. You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not?
Oh,
It's no trouble. Your Highness.
No.
Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates, no. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless, all because I was weak.
I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die, but were I to meet with him again and see in his eye...
Then that is all the more reason to test your resolve.
I must, at the very least, offer him... Very well, then.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to that.
Why? These flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of what?
What's this?
A stolus quill. Or more precisely, it is said that an owl's feathers are steeped, so consider this, that one day...
Well... Thank you, Harpocrates.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong?
I've received word from Cyril.
His will?
In the crypt, beneath, after Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imp, and in the process of doing so...
I'm surprised anything survived.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter.
Very well.
I hear that you traveled to At. Did you, by any chance...
I did.
The bearer... The director was a brutal...
The registry was all there was no sign of a body. No way.
I pray that at least all their names are here. My friends... I can still remember their fate. Children who were taken from their bunk. No explanation.
They'd be happy to know that you survived.
But why did I make it out alive?
It's not your fault. See that their names live on.
I'm going to write a book. An account all of Valley, and in the name of those I lost.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for...
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
On nerve.
Well, this is the initiate. At your service.
Please, just sit.
Oh, of course. The sergeant says you'll be...
To become a scout, yes.
I am.
But who would that be?
Gav. No magic. It taught me what one, and I've been training ever since.
You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it's...
So...
You haven't even Not far from here, and bring it here.
And bring it here?
No. You'll need to assess all without being discovered, and...
Ember.
Gav... Know my limits. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be
on my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Fly, Ambrosia.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me. Nice try. Ember, are you... gone?
Where is Ember?
He must have fled. He was just standing there. He was nowhere to be seen.
I knew the boy had a nervous streak.
The right man I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with.
How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower whilst...
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, his heir. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. Don't you leave my...
Yes, Sergeant.
This won't be an easy decision.
What does the dame have to say about all this?
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now.
Your town needs you.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed the town was left all but unguarded, and though my dear boys have been characteristic, so I was wondering if you would lend them your...
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. Philippe told me he had...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the...
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you... I wish to speak to you about what...
Very well. I trust you'll forgive me.
Absolutely.
Please.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his... Yet I fear he is not what... He must be made to face the...
And who?
I would. Myself, were you to join us, we would surely have...
Does that not seem a
Drastic action is... My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. But he is wrong. Scornful of the opinions of any... But he cannot be allowed. We must fight.
Fight him? No. Respectfully, while I understand your frustration...
False hope. But I see that your mind is made up. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has.
Indeed. Which may be enough to seal the fate of this... This is all about her and...
Families.
I'm sorry. Where were we? Ah, yes. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from him.
Right away.
It's just a pity I...
This is my father's store.
So you are content to abandon... Please, if you were a true son of North...
That's exactly what I... Or trying to, at least.
Even when our true enemy is... Fine. Thank you so much for your...
She cornered you?
Could hardly get a word in it, like father liked.
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale, hoping to convince the dame to join her.
I bet that went... Anyway,
what? Our mutual friend thought you might welcome...
Oh, she'd right, as always. We've had some reports, you see.
They're back.
Seems that way. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but...
Right.
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sites...
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings.
it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Clive, it's me. You all right?
I am. I dispatched the few that I...
Well, there's something. But what were they doing south of town? We might be able to fend off an attack from one side.
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though. You head back to Northreach. I want you there.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have a much...
What? I'll do what I can to... Be careful, lad.
Don't worry, I'm not like you.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sanbreque, just as Great Griga wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griega.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have... I got them spaced out at Reg...
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. Should any of your men be in...
Thank you, milady.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. I only hope I can get Philippe. Can I...
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And well, I can't promise.
All right.
Thank you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
Captain said to bring our wounded here.
Merciful Krieg.
I want steel in the hands of every man.
There are so many of them.
Not for long. Nice try.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun. Too slow. I wonder how the others fare. Better hurry back to town. And glad to hear it.
Well, I thank you both.
You were right, and I had thought that that without a strong hand they would drift apart. But you, not by force, nor by but by simply being one of them.
Our purpose was ever the same. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of...
As did you. His radiance said it himself. I forgot that.
I'm sorry too. I should never have taken things. I only wanted you to understand how I felt.
Do not blame yourself, I should have listened to you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship. I do not doubt, but I believe the same. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for... And we may yet achieve it. Will you join us? Thank you, Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. And today there are more than...
I see that it is not...
You're right.
Forgive me for saying so, my lady. The dame said it herself. We can tell, and that goes for you. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain.
Well, I should see if Isabel needs it.
Can we get you anything?
There's no need to worry any longer.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
How good? I'll be happy to man one. Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must.
Tell me. But I sense you would rather... For you, madame, I have...
So sought after was I that, lass, those for naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard after they discovered us together, and so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to, until we found ourselves. It was the Vale that fed us, those that could be healed at least.
He passed away.
He did. But at least we were able to share a few. It was the greatest gift But the generosity of this town, the men and women of the Vale supported, though I was still a stranger to them. And so I swore that I would return the kindness, that I would repay my debt.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
Perhaps that is why I never stop fighting, and I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep North. The people, the soldiers, all united in defense. And what of you? Can we count on yours?
Always.
There's something about it.
You should have seen. Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back.
Yes. Truth be told, it was me who suggested but from what I hear...
No. Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on.
Indeed it is. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened... All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember...
Wait, Sergeant. And this time he was found wanting. After all.
With a bit of hard work. Any hand can be made to hold a blade, but a scout's nose is different, and by sniffing out that log, young wouldn't do to waste it.
Fine. One more.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you.
Daft as a brush, that one. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we'd be about time the curse breakers took some of the what?
You couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? Oh, next thing you know, chance would be if.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out.
But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Remember that.
I will, Sid.